our community in and around Ocala.
Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well.
Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talk. I am your host, Tom Schmitz, coming to you from the getting closer to palatial studios of WOCA Radio here at the wonderful Ocala International Airport. Really starting to look like a home again, a good radio studio again. So let's go out to the phone lines. Good morning, caller. You're on. Well, I got to answer it first, don't I? Hey, how about that? How about answer the phone, dummy? I will. Well, now you're just talking to yourself. Hello, you're on Ocala Talks.
Hi, Tom. It's Sonny again. I have a card that I received in the mail. It's called the Mandatory 10-Digit Dialing Coming to Multiple States Area Code.
Yep, 352 is going to be one of them, Sonny. The reason they did that is because our area. Thanks for the call, and I'll explain it to you as you listen off the air. The reason they did that is our area has a number that they're going to use for the hotline for mental health and suicide, and the hotline's going. I think it's 9988. I think is the number. I forget the number. Joe Martone's here. I bet you don't remember the number either, do you?
No, I gave you all that information.
I know, but it
might be in that folder over there.
Maybe, but the three digits that we use as part of the 7 digits of a phone is also that hotline. So to not get confused with that hotline, you're going to have to start doing 352. And by the way, this only applies to your landlines at home, right? Because your cell phone's already used to, you know.
Well, if you have a cell phone that you bought and use in Florida, if you bring a cell phone from another state and hold on to your old,
right,
you're automatically dialing the 352
right,
number anyway.
Because,
so,
I mean, like my fiance, she brought a phone with her that's a 207 area, 207 to 209 area.
Tennessee?
Yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky, that was close.
Yeah, so she has her phone, but every phone every phone number in my phone, it's either 352, 904, 770.
704.
I just put it in that way.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that big a deal. It's going to be for landlines, and I know Sonny has a landline. Very few people these days have landlines, though. So it's something that you're going to. By the way, we've been using 10-digit calls in Atlanta and everything just because there's so many numbers. You got to use the 10 digits. It's ridiculous. So, good morning, Joe.
Morning, Tom.
You sound much better when I actually have the right microphone turned on.
Isn't that nice? Everything's copacetic. That other one, that silver one, is the new microphone is over there. It works there.
Here's what I heard.
Jim Trapani was here. Yeah.
I got this text message. I'll give you this text message.
From who?
Well, I can't give you all my information.
Oh, okay.
But somebody texted in, YouTube sounds great. I can even hear Hugh. So it was obviously during Hugh's call. Somebody said, YouTube sounds great. They could hear you.
Yeah, you go.
So,
like I said, the engineer was here yesterday.
You always come up with kind of like wacky and weird things, like yesterday with the cucumber.
With off-the-wall things. Yes.
So I thought, turnaround is fair play.
Are you going to up me one?
No, but I'm going to give you interesting facts that are surprisingly true.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to give me the quiz.
Do you know that 30% of your taste buds don't register when you're in a airplane at 30,000 feet?
No wonder this airplane food tastes so different.
Says that fact explains why most passengers don't look forward to their in-flight meals.
Maybe put extra salt on it so you can taste it.
The air pressure drops, causing a very dry environment. The combination of dryness and low air pressure greatly reduces your ability to taste sweet and salty foods by 30%.
Wow.
Did you know?
Unless you're Italian, I'm sorry.
Did you know you got two nose nostrils?
Correct.
But they only work one at a time.
Really?
Yep.
So it's breathe.
Yep. They work one at a time. They don't work in tandem.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Here it is. The nasal cycle is controlled by the automatic nervous system, which takes care of your bodily organs that you don't consciously control. Throughout the day, each nostril takes on a heavy load of breathing, switching responsibility every few hours.
So if you got one hairy nostril, you can breathe better than the other one. Okay.
Yes. Sweater dresses
What is this? Oh, a sweater dress. Yeah, I've seen
No,
those a long
sweater
time.
dresses.
Dresses. A woman wears a sweater dress.
The only reason, but sweater dresses, plural,
Okay.
is the longest word you can type just with your left hand over here on the keyboard.
I type the same both. I
Yeah, I
have
use
two
one-
index
yeah,
fingers.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here's the thing. How bored in your life must you have been to come up with that fact?
We don't want to go through waste. You want to hit wasted money? You want to go to wasted money?
No. If I ask you this question, I want to see what your answer is.
Okay.
Who's the world's largest tire manufacturer?
The world's
The world's largest tire manufacturer.
Pirelli.
See, I would have thought Goodyear. But I understand where you're coming with Pirelli. Or BF Goodrich, something
Well,
like that.
Pirelli's worldwide. That's why I said Pirelli.
I know. You know who's the world's largest manufacturer of wheels?
Toco?
Lego.
Lego?
For all their toys and their
Oh,
stuff.
no, that's a trick question.
They're the world's largest tire manufacturer. Believe it or not, are you ready for this?
Nah, that's not.
You ready for
that's
this?
not fair. No.
You ready for this?
Eh.
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
Despite being a toy company, they produce more tires than any other tire manufacturer in the world, including Goodyear, Bridgestone, Michelin. Lego even qualified for the Guinness Book of World Records for the number of tires it produced per year. 306 million tires a year.
Yeah, but that's toy tires. When you said tires, I was thinking of cars.
Did you ever watch Friends?
Well, not all the time, but I have seen.
Did you like the show?
Oh,
how,
yeah.
how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you
Right.
doing? Yeah.
You know, Monica, Chandler, Joey, Ross.
You don't. Joey
Phoebe.
doesn't share his food.
No, it was Monica, Rachel, Phoebe, Ross, Chandler, and Joey.
And Joey doesn't share his food.
You know, they still make it. Hadn't been on TV in what? When did it go off the air?
Oh, I don't know.
Went off
80s.
the air. They make $20 million a year just off the royalties of that show.
Oh, they were smart. They had smart agents.
They
And
did.
they had smart lawyers, whoever they did. Oh,
They were very smart. When the show came to an end after 10 seasons, they negotiated syndication rights, were granted a percentage of the revenue. According to reports, the 6 main cast members earned 2% of the show's revenue. Since the show currently pulls in about
2%?
it pulls in about $1 billion a year. They make about $20 million each.
For doing nothing.
No, nothing.
Can I do that, please?
Nothing.
May I have another? Oh, my gosh. That's unbelievable.
I've never seen this punctuation mark in my life. Have you ever seen the punctuation mark of a question mark and right next to it's an exclamation point?
Yeah, that's a big question.
Yeah, it's called an interrobang.
I didn't know the name of it. I have some. Matter of fact, I've actually used that. You ask a question, but you want to make sure that it stands out. This is a question I needed answered now.
Now, this is something I think you'll find fascinating. You
Go
know,
ahead.
the Eiffel Tower gets taller in the summer.
Because of the steel.
It expands.
The heat.
So it gets,
that
it
makes
gets
sense.
taller every
Does
summer.
it say how much?
Let's see.
I would guess it goes, well, there'd be millimeters over there, though. So I'll say 10 millimeters,
It increases by 18 millimeters.
which is what?
A foot, about
No, 3
3/4
foot.
of a foot.
No.
Yeah, a millimeter is 30 millimeters is a foot.
Okay. I'll ask mine. What do we say with the millimeters? What, how many?
18 millimeters.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's about 9 inches.
You're probably true, Convert 18 millimeters to inches.
About 9.
18 milliliters is 1.098 cubic inches.
No, you said milliliters.
Oh, I did say. I
Yeah.
thought I said millimeters.
Well, she didn't understand you.
Convert 18 millimeters to inches.
18 millimeters is 0.709 inches.
So it's 7 inches.
Yeah, 0.7.
So it grows 7 inches. That's
And then contracts.
yeah. And how tall are you?
6'4".
And I'm 5'9", so that's 7 inches. So it grows from me to you. The Eiffel Tower goes from being me to you in the summertime.
In the summertime.
Yeah.
Wow. That was for the World's Fair back then.
You know what English word has the most definitions in the English dictionary?
Which one
One word, yeah.
has the most definitions?
Yep.
How many letters? 1?
It has 430 different definitions.
How many letters to the word? 3. 3 letters to the word. Can? C-A-N?
Nope. set.
S-E-T.
Yep. It has a whopping 430 different definitions. Unsurprisingly, it is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the largest number of meanings. Interestingly, the word sets has an entry with 60,000 words. No other English word has come close to that lengthy entry.
Set it down. Sit your butt down.
Yeah.
Gee.
Did you know that
Let's go work on the set.
astronauts have said that space smells like seared steak?
How the hell do you smell space?
I'm just telling you what
You
the
can't
astronauts
breathe
say.
out there. That makes no sense. What do you do? Take it out from there and then, okay, let it loose. Steak.
I'm just telling you. Koala bears,
Oh, they're cute.
which really aren't bears, actually.
Great, too, yeah.
They have fingerprints.
Oh, do they really?
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Koala
know that.
bears have fingerprints. I didn't know that either.
That's cool. That is cool. I like that.
Do you know another Lego fact?
Tell me about the Lego fact.
There are more Lego minifigures by 3 times
The population of
the Earth. There's 21 billion Lego minifigures.
And where are they made? Sweden? Switzerland? No, Sweden. I think Sweden.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Since 1978, Lego has produced an outstanding 21 billion minifigures.
Have you taken any little ones to Legoland here in Florida? Or have you been to Legoland in Florida here?
I have not been to Legoland.
None of my little grandkids have come to visit me, so neither have I.
You know how many Lego blocks there are? They produced 400 billion Lego blocks.
A year?
No, that's total. You know, here's the thing. Somebody asked the other day on Facebook, if you stepped on something in the middle of the night, walking across the floor, what causes the most pain? And somebody immediately put Lego block.
Oh, sure.
Nope, not even close.
Well, it's not a
Joe, Lego
Well-
blocks hurt.
yeah.
Step on a jack. Remember that? Remember those? Remember
Yeah,
the
but nobody
decayed
has jacks anymore.
A
Oh, yes,
Lego,
they do,
a
yeah,
Lego
but yeah.
block. A Lego block ain't nothing compared to a metal jack.
Yeah, metal jack kind of sticks.
So yeah, Elvis Presley. Now you're an Elvis guy.
Oh, yeah.
I like.
I've been to the mansion and everything.
I've been to Graceland 3 times. You know, hunk of burning love. I like the guy.
It was amazing because they had films
Yeah.
that run in there of him on that snowmobile. He went and looked like a death trap.
It did.
compared.
He had the animal claw chair that he had the 3 TVs set up in front of.
Right. Well, they were showing the clips of him on that death trap.
Right.
That was all woods back then.
Yeah, all woods. Where he's at.
Where he
Where it
was.
was.
Now it's the ghetto.
That's in the hood in Memphis.
Yeah.
But did you know? I know you knew this.
Oh.
His jet black hair died.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was blonde. Elvis Presley was a natural blonde.
Anyway, I don't know.
Dyed his hair black.
I don't know why he did that, but it's the times. It fit. Now I think he would have, if he was alive now and just starting his career, I think he would have left it blonde.
Here's a fact that got me, and I was like, really? And then I went and looked, and sure enough,
What?
Oxford University in England, older than the Aztec Empire.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Yep. Although the Aztec Empire feels like ancient history, it's actually newer than Oxford University. The Aztec Empire was an alliance that ruled around the Valley of Mexico back in 1428. However, Oxford University was already well established, being created in the 13th century.
Yeesh, who knew? What humbles? Have you ever seen the redwoods in California? Have you had the chance to see them yet?
I have.
Okay, I went there. I've seen them.
The giant sequoias, I've seen them too.
Oh, unbelievable! They humble you,
They do.
but then they start talking how old they are. That humbled me more.
Oh, yeah, because they're very, very
Well, the ones I was looking at, there was 1,500 years old, but then there was one 2,500 years old.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this thing and I'm saying, this was here before Jesus Christ was here.
100%.
And I'm going, it humbles you. I mean, it says, you're going like,
You ever shop at IKEA?
No.
You know, IKEA, I always thought it was just some weird name for a company.
Oh, no.
It's actually an acronym.
Oh, what's the acronym for?
Stands for Ingvar Kamprad Elmturad Ungenard.
And what does that mean in English?
It was the founder's name and the farm
Oh.
where he grew up and his hometown.
There was actually.
I like IKEA better. It's easier to say.
There are IKEA distribution centers or wherever
Right.
you actually go in and buy your things or whatever and they have on sale sometimes. You walk through there and see all that. You know what I say? I'd rather build it and then put it together with all that.
No. I don't have a mechanical bone in my body, so
I can put them together, but nothing against your product, but it's all compressed wood.
crap. I mean, compressed wood.
It's compressed. It has its place, but
You know Barbie doll.
yeah, Barbie.
You know
and
the
Ken.
Barbie doll and Ken doll.
Yeah.
You know Barbie's actually has a full name.
Barbara.
No,
Oh.
her name is Barbara Millicent Roberts.
They actually did that.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Back
why
in
not?
1959, Ruth Handler unveiled the first ever Barbie, which she based on her daughter, Barbara's favorite German doll. When she was first created, Barbie's full name was Barbara Millicent Roberts.
They were smart
Over
to say
time,
Barbie. Yeah.
over time, it's been shortened to what we know today, Barbie.
That's smart move. Smart move.
Kate, here's why we had a run on toilet paper.
I don't even want to go there.
270,000 trees are cut down each day
For toilet paper?
just to make toilet paper. My dad said the two things you want to always be in, even though restaurants close, don't make it past 1 year. My dad said two things you want to do: make toilet paper or open a restaurant, because people are always going to eat and they're always going to wipe. Okay, yeah. So I'll stop.
Well, and the
I'll
third-
stop before I tell you what my dad said.
And the
but-
third one, funeral homes.
Well, yeah, because people are going to die. There's no shortage on people dying.
That's so.
So, but yeah, 270,000 trees. Do you know that the first pair of Nikes, the sole was made on a waffle iron?
Was made on a waffle iron.
Yeah. Bill Bowerman, the track and field coach at the time, wanted to create a running shoe that was light, could be worn on various surfaces. One meeting while
Wait a minute, Nike is not made in the United States.
Yeah, it is. It was
Back then?
It was created. Yeah, it was created. The company's still in Oregon. He was a University of Oregon track coach. He was trying to make a shoe for Steve Prefontaine.
Yeah, but the shoes aren't made in Oregon.
Not anymore. They're made by 9-year-old chain-smoking alcoholic kids in
Korea,
like
is it?
Laos or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But back in 71, he was trying to come up with a shoe for Steve Prefontaine, and he had a genius idea to add a waffle-like texture to the sole of the shoe.
Yeah.
It made its first appearance at the 1972 U.S. Olympic track and field trials.
I wonder what that felt like.
Steve Prefontaine really liked it.
Well, there's a lot of things that are made or invented or what out of necessity, like Gatorade.
You know
Was
Wimbledon.
that yours or mine?
Yours.
Oh, okay.
You know Wimbledon tennis balls,
Wimbledon tennis ball.
until they're used on the court, are kept at 68 degrees.
Shut up. Go ahead. I'm listening.
They bounce higher while they're colder. Joe, you and I got this to look forward to, and I'm not liking it. Our ears and nose never stop growing.
I know.
Even after we die.
I know, and so's your hair.
Yeah.
And your feet don't stop growing
No.
either. Yeah.
You know the computer mouse was originally called the computer turtle?
Are you serious? Well, it looks like a turtle. Does not look
It
like
really
a mouse.
does.
Well,
When
I
the
wonder
computer
why they
mouse was
switched it.
first created. It was an XY position indicator for a display system,
Yes.
but that didn't have a nice ring to it. Due to its hard shell and moving parts underneath, the first users immediately called it turtle.
Yeah, the turtle.
And the reason it's called a mouse is because of the tail that connects it to the computer. I like turtle better.
So do I. It looks like a turtle.
We're going to start saying computer turtle. We'll bring it back. We'll start a trend, Joe, you and I.
A turtle trend?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop, Joe?
Nobody has ever found that out.
1, 2, 3. 3 licks to get to the center.
That was their commercial.
Tootsie Pop says it actually takes between 252 and 364 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
Depends on the tongue.
It depends. We'll leave that alone. Hello, caller. You're on Ocala Talks.
It's me again.
Hey,
Tom.
you again.
Hi, Joe.
Hey.
When shoes were first being manufactured, they were all the same size, so you didn't have a right shoe or a left shoe. They were all built the same, so that's the way they were.
Thanks for the call, Sonny. One size fit all.
Oh, my
Thanks for the
goodness.
call. Hey, did you know the
Yes.
shortest international flight is only 15 minutes? when you fly from San Martin to Anguilla
Oh, gee.
in the Dutch Caribbean.
Well,
Takes 15
la-di-da.
minutes.
La-di-da. We got a lot of clouds coming in.
It's going to rain this afternoon. It's supposed to be thunderstorms around 1 o'clock.
Horrendous.
Are you ready for this? This tells you where we're at as society, Joe.
Tell me.
More than 95 million photos are uploaded to Instagram every day.
The problem, and I'm having a problem with this, and I'm going to see if I can.
Every day, 95 million photos.
Okay, but out of those 95 million photos, how many are worth a and how many are ever saved? When you have a photo book from years gone by, you go through it and you see pictures. Now it's digitized. Digital pictures disintegrate after 20 years. They start disintegrating.
You're old, Joe.
Yeah, very old.
Hi, caller. You're on with Tom and Joe on Ocala Talks.
Yeah, good morning. Wasn't much mention made of it, but 2 weeks ago is the anniversary of the Doolittle raid when 16 B-25 bombers took off from the USS Hornet to bomb Japan.
Thanks for the call, Jim.
He's our walking. He's a
walking historian.
I like that.
He's a walking
Thank you,
historian.
Jim. Yeah, keep us straight.
Are you ready for this fun fact?
Give me a fun fact.
Cotton candy, which is pure sugar,
100%.
invented by a dentist. Job security, I guess.
Look up who invented the toilet.
It was shown first in 1897 at the World's Fair.
1897.
Yep.
1897.
They sold 68,655 helpings. of
Where was the
cotton
World's Fair?
candy
Paris?
At World's Fair. It doesn't say here.
1897 World's Fair.
Now, I know a lot of people didn't know this. I knew this.
What? What'd you know?
There was a fifth Beatle,
Yeah, the drummer.
Pete Best, who was replaced by Ringo Starr. And so if you ever see an album called Best of the Beatles, it's not. It's Pete Best making his own album.
That was a mistake.
Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Betty White,
Oh, yeah.
older than sliced bread.
Sliced bread is less than 100 years old?
Yep.
Well, she's not 100 yet.
Sliced bread was first sold in 1928. Betty White was born in 1922.
I got to work
She's
with her for a day and a half.
99 years old.
I got to work with her for a day and a half, and I'll tell you what you see is she is a pip and a half. On stage, off stage, I mean, oh yeah. Well, I got to talk to her off stage. There's a gentleman that I was working with. She stood at his house. He worked with her because his wife was the producer of Password.
One more. Alan
over.
Ladd.
No.
Alan somebody. Yeah. Here we go. Kleenex. Last one. Kleenex. Invented to put in gas mask. They were invented to be the inside of a gas mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Birthdays today. Baseball legend Willie Mays. 90 years old.
He's still alive?
Yep.
Didn't know that.
And Bob Seger.
Yeah.
76 today.
I've heard of both those names, believe it or not. It's scary, huh, Tom?
And funniest things that moms did when they went into labor real quick. Moms, what are you doing when you went into labor? One woman says she was trying to get labor started. She was in the middle, about 1.5 miles into a 3-mile walk on a greenway when she went into labor.
No, you don't do things like that.
One woman said, I was in the grocery store when I felt contractions, so I rushed home, ate burritos, and then went to the hospital.
8 burritos.
Said,
that must have been a fun time.
She said, another mother said, I was in the middle of World of Warcraft in a level that I was about to solve, and I tried to not leave until I'd solved the video game level. There you go.
Oh, yeah. I remember one of my children.
Save that story for tomorrow.
Oh, is it time already?
We got to go.
All right.
You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA The Source. We'll see you tomorrow. Same source time, same source channel, right back here. Thanks for listening, folks.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, the